Greetings, my friends. How many of you have watched the Democratic debates at all this year, or at least the highlights of them? If you have, you see there's no way in the world anyone on that stage can compete with Donald Trump. They can say in the polls, like they said when Hillary was running, that she's way ahead in the polls. They say that Trump's way behind. It's not happening. Anyone, I believe, with any common sense will understand that Trump is going to run away with this election. Thus, we come to Michelle and Barack Obama. This weekend, leaked Antichrist news. The Dems secretly grooming Michelle Obama to run with Vice President Barack and crush Trump. I'm going to go through my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. Barack Obama has just been voted the best U.S. president in history in a brand new poll. Lincoln and Washington, FDR, not even close. The best ever. And again, I've told you for many, many years that he was getting, for the last 10 years, he's been the most popular man, most popular human being on the planet. No new news, no surprise here. Barack is beloved. Michelle Obama has been everywhere on the news and gaining popularity like wild. And of course, she came out and said, after this was leaked, that I have no intention of running for president. I'm not going to do it. But how many times have you heard in the past someone say they're not going to run for president or for office? Next thing you know, a few months down the road, you see them on the ticket. Okay, so I don't believe any of that. And again, she has just been gaining popularity like crazy. So understand this. If Michelle Obama thought she was the only person who could save America with Barack as her vice president on the ticket, she and he would do it in a heartbeat. The Dems know they can't beat Trump, and they'll make the change at the last second, I believe. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And no court would deny Barack Obama the chance to run on the ticket as vice president. Since Obama wouldn't be elected as president, he could run as vice president. If the president dies, he would succeed to that position, not be elected. And again, I've read the Constitution. I've read the articles. I understand what it says. Some people will say, well, he can't run because then he would have to be in the election. If something happened later, he would have to be president. But again, that's very, very gray waters. And the courts, Obama owned all the courts. He was a Teflon. They would never, ever, ever deny him. I'm telling you that. I know that for sure in my heart. And again, I'm sure Barack Obama would not want to be president. As vice president, it'd be perfect for him because he'd be the second most powerful person on the planet, and being the most beloved human being on earth already for the last 10 years, be the perfect man to step up from the White House lawn, or the U.S. flanked by aliens, or the UN flanked by aliens, to explain away the rapture to a stunned, hurt, broken, terrified, disgruntled world. And through his mass popularity and familiarity, step right into the Antichrist shoes. I was a psych minor in college, as many of you know, and Psych 101 says during a mega calamity, people gravitate to a leader that they already know and trust, not some newcomer. Obama is the only person on earth that is beloved worldwide, not just in his own country, but in every country on the planet. He started all the alien blow up and will be the one to explain it away and rule planet Earth for 7 years. I believe this fully. Remember, though, that God's in charge. Nothing will happen without him allowing it. This is big time stuff, my friends. And again, very interesting things happening. All the end times things that have to happen for the rapture, harpazo catching away, are here right now. I know many Christians don't believe in the rapture. When they're left behind, they'll believe them, won't they? Like they don't believe in repentance after salvation. It's not works, it's repentance. Hundreds of scriptures say so. They'll also believe that too, and they're left behind, because John 3:16 says, whoever believeth is past, present, and future tense, not works, repentance. If you don't want to be left behind for 7 pure years of hell on earth after the rapture, where God just wreaks havoc on the earth, and the Satan and the Antichrist and the false prophet wreak havoc on the earth, who I'm convinced the false prophets, Pope Francis, and tear this place apart. Very few humans walk away. Billions die from an asteroid. Billions die from plague and disease. Billions die from a huge Chinese army slaughtering people. The sun's so hot it'll make you wish you were dead, or it'll kill you. Demonic insects sting you for months at a time. You want to die and you can't. 100-pound hailstones falling out of the sky. It's all coming, my friends. No reason to go through any of it. Jesus Christ is your only hope. If you've never been saved or you're backslidden, pray the prayer. Do the 6 steps I have in a box below the video. No one's guaranteed the next day, hour, minute, or second of your life. If you'd like prayer, contact me. I pray for you every day. Share this video with everyone. Have them share it and so on. And look up true Christians. Our redemption draweth nigh. We fly soon. May God bless you. I love you. Share, share, share.